Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. Cupcake's down here with me. Colleen, Otis, and Judge are all upstairs. Today we are looking at a beer from Serbia. Brewed by Carlsberg in Serbia. This is Love Premium. Now, the greatest part about stuff like this, it says 100% Slod on it. I don't know what that means. 4.9% alcohol by volume. It was imported into Vancouver, BC. Product of Serbia. So these are 500 milliliter cans. These are the pure pint cans that you would get from the UK and all that type of stuff, all over Europe. We got beer, bira, labo, pivo, like beer in a lot of different languages written up there. And yeah, like I said, 500 milliliter cans. Now the thing that I'm trying to get to with this cost me $3.89 plus applicable taxes here. So for and a bit for this can. The average small can of like domestic lager here isn't much different. And even when you go to the 473, say I'm buying like a 473 of Molson Pilsner, I'm paying pretty close to the same as I just paid for this, and this came from Serbia. So something doesn't math there. Ooh. Hi, kitty cat. No purer love than the love of a dad and an animal that didn't really want. Right, Cupcake? Well, crystal clear golden color, lots of bright white head, lots of snap, crackle, pop. There is a date on there. May 10th, 2024. So, this beer came from Serbia. From Serbia to Vancouver, from Vancouver to Saskatchewan, and I'm still getting it fresher than a lot of Saskatchewan beers that I'm buying in this province. It came here fresher to me than a lot of beers that I'm buying here in Regina. Really intriguing. What are you doing to my foot, cat? Thing. Sent from the can. Kind of what I expect from a European lager. I mean, I didn't expect this head to have this much staying power. That I can tell you, I did not expect. But out of the can, a little bit of straw, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tinniness, tiny bit of sulfuric notes. Kind of what I expected out of it. Yeah, I see you, don't worry. Out of the glass has that kind of dish rag scent to it. And that's because you're smelling nothing but the head, so it has that kind of like dish ragginess. That little kitty cat. There you go. I guess we should try it, eh? Cheers. Well, what I would say is, if you are into the more American lagers and the American lager taste, the like clean, crisp, probably not your thing. But if you're looking for that more European lager, especially if you're thinking Eastern European lagers, you know, a little more dirty on the back end, a little bit more of a bite, a little bit more, I guess dirty and a bite is the best way to put it. Like, You okay? almost jumped on my phone and didn't know what that was. I got what happened now. But yeah, like, it's actually probably one of the hoppiest big brewery beers I've ever had. If I'm talking just thinking about all like Heineken, nothing compared to this. Corona, nothing compared to this. Madri, nothing compared to this. Pilsner Urquell, nothing compared to this. Newcastle, even, nothing compared to this. Canadian Bud, Busch, Miller, Coors, Sleeman's, none of them have as much hops to them as this guy does. Regular Carlsberg, Carlsberg Light, just the list goes on and on and on. I haven't had anything that has the background bite this has. And it's a mixture of like tinny, sulfuric, almost salty, but not quite. Dirty, and I'm talking like the English-esque dirtiness on the background. Hi, cat. I think if this was cold, I would get just a little bit of the tinniness, a little bit of the sulfuric, and a little bit of that dirtiness, and I think the forefront flavor, just that sweetness up at the forefront, would make it very balanced and would make it work out really well. The way it is, it's a very good looking beer, and it drinks like, it kind of reminds me of like a Tatra, but Tatra on steroids. And original Tatra, when it was just that crisp yet with a hoppy bite that the original was. This kind of reminds me of that, but with more of a bite. That being said, I really enjoy Tatra. At least I did the last time I had it. I haven't had Tatra in a very long time. I don't think I could say that I'm really a big fan of Love, but I can't say it's a bad beer. It's not. It is a solid brew, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's something to do, hi kitty cat, with me, or if, yeah, I know. Oh, go on. There you go. Or if I don't know. It's just not. I expected this to kind of be, when I saw it was Carlsberg, I'm like, oh, this will be Carlsberg. I mean, it will be. It'll be Carlsberg with probably a little bit more of a sulfuric hard water flavor. And it does have more of a sulfuric hard water flavor, but it's not what I expected, because that flavor is still on the back of my palate right now. And again, I think cold, that flavor would not be as bad. I also think cold, this would be a much more enjoyable beer. But the way it is right now, I don't think it's a bad beer. I've had a lot worse in my time. And I know it sounds weird to listen to this because you're like, you must hate. It's not what I expected. It's not the flavor I expected. It's not the way I expected it to turn out. It's not what I was hoping for out of it. But it's not something I dislike. It's really minerally, is the best way to put it. There's like copperiness, there's saltiness, there's, I don't know, it's just not, you know, when you travel different places and all that, and you try their water for the first time, you're like, there's something odd about that. That's what's happening here. I'm trying this beer for the first time, and I'm like, there's something odd with that. It's not that it's not drinkable, it's not that I don't enjoy it, but there's just something odd with it. Out of 10, I'll probably give it a 6.75. I don't think I would buy it again, but I have no real issues with it. I could drink it if it was bought for me. I could especially drink it if it was cold. It was just an interesting thing to try. Thank you, guys. Bye.